Hi everyone, I'm Nilshan Linike. Today I am get a new video series. First of all, I like to introduce what kind of subject is talking about. It's a web component development video series plus video. Today I am going to talking about how the content handles a request. We can move on next slide. What is a web component? Everyone know what is a web container. A web container is a component of a web server that interact with Java servlet. A web container manage the life cycle of servlet. It maps a URL to the specified servlet while ensure that the request has the appropriate access rights. You can see this picture. Everyone can see this picture. There is one computer. It's a client side. This computer is iconic by client side. One request goes to the web server. The server already includes the web content. Here we are talking about how to handle web container in web request. There you can see web container. Web container in the web server. Web container can be managed servlet and other services. Already there are some relationships with database. We can move on next slide. Web container perform many operations. Mainly web container perform 4 operations is life cycle management. PHP lifecycle or server lifecycle management is web container, multi-threaded supported, object pooling and security. Okay. Most enterprise application servers provide some of the web container for the returning web page. This container process follows the guidelines defined by the Java Enterprise Application Framework. The main task of the container is manage a communication and logical between user screen and backend databases. Modules within a web container are typical writing as Java client page, so we can call JSP. This is a scripting language that provides primitive data validation. It is best to use JSP scripting for simple input multiplication that can be sent in instant response and response to the users when data entered correctly. I can move on next slide. How web container handles the servlet request. How? This is a basic question. Web maps the request with the servlet in the web XML file. Create a request and response objects for this request. Call the request methods on thread. The public service method internally calls the protected service method. The protected service method call the doGet method depending on the type of request. When there are several types of methods do post or do get. But in that case, service method used to do get method. The do get method generates the response and it is passed to the client. After the sending the response, the web container deletes the request and response objects. The threads is contained in the threads pool or deletes the dependencies on the servlet implementation. Okay, we can see and already you can see there are one special diagram. You can see client side and web server. Next to go web container. Web container handles the request. There are making some response objects and request objects, and already thread. There are thread called thread can be come to the servlet, and also there are service method and do get method. After do get method is a response incoming in case in this situation, and HTML content goes to the web server, and that HTML content finally able to see for the client. This is a simple diagram of the web container and how to handle request, how they can manage the request. We go to the example in my name reads. Okay, I create some servlet. One servlet is called name A. There is already override server object or server method. This server methods we can call do get or do post method. But normally this server method manage the that can be managed, that is come or do get method or do post method. Okay, there are two methods already. I'm override. There are two post method and do get method. Okay. I will there are do get method. I will call the A servlet. You can see. Okay. I will call the A servlet. You can see there is get method, but there are high function example code. I will call the service method override, and I will call the post method. I comment the first line, 20th line, but I will override the method call in that service method do post method. Now I say when I send the request, but I will get the violation, and but same method. There is same method because that request goes to the only for get method. Okay, I think you can understand the how to contain handle the request. I will get the another video for next video will become to the other part of this video series. Bye. Thank you all of you watch for this video.